Today's video blog deals with 3 subjects that I find to be very enlightening and important. Friendship. Within 10 years, as an individual, you probably have seen the change in the continuity of how your friends relate. And if so, this portion of my video blog is speaking to you. The idea of friendship is up for grabs to the highest bidder, ready for the worst person to consume and to forge it improperly in another person's life. During historical times, friendship was something that was valued, was necessary for a community, necessary for a family, and necessary for a marriage. These traditional concepts of friendship have been warped to our modern implication that we have today of friendship that is not quite functioning the way we would want it to function. So we live in a space and a place where you have people around you that you might call friends, but can you really call them friends? With social media has created web-based dialogue through web-based technologies. This has created an interactive dialogue between human beings that is in fact disruptive to existing social etiquettes. Imagine being in a room where you can talk to invisible people that you don't know how they feel. Imagine being in that room and doing and saying whatever you want to these people without consequence. Welcome to social media. Back in the day, imagination was something that many people, including artists, took very seriously. Today's society finds it very challenging just to come up with one idea that moves a project forward, whether it be at work or your college environment. We can see a decline in imagination in general, not a decline in the amount of people who take time to imagine, but the quality. See, the faculty or the actions taken to create an imaginative ideology takes so much energy that many people divert from the action itself. If they do create an idea, the idea is dictated by media, news, television, anything that they can find in their social settings. There's an influence, a sort of social construction that limits the amount of creative juices. This lack of imagination is not just in the lack of content, but in the lack of creativity. See, most people who are imaginative fit in a hierarchical system where media, TV, video games, and other things that are already creative with an imaginative profile influences the imaginative people on how to think. I hope you caught that. The premise is how many people are really imaginative and how many people are really free in what they choose to imagine. To conclude this video blog, these 3 areas of imagination, social media, and friendship have an interaction that feed off of one another. It is important for you to understand that because of the way we're relating and because of the social interactions that we are doing, we're evolving in a way that is reducing the way we think, not only intellectually, but in terms of imagination and freedom to think in the ways we want. We're all categorized into Democrat, Republican, progressive, or conservative. And when you create your Facebook profile, the first thing you do is define yourself as a liberal, atheist, religious, non-religious, secularist, rich or poor, and this classification is leading to the greatest gentrification our society has ever seen. No longer do we have tolerance for people just for being a person. person. No longer do we have tolerance for the fact that this person is my family. Or no longer do we have tolerance for a person that's a part of our community. Community members and neighbors no longer communicate to one another. And due to this, imagination, creativity, innovation, and freedom of thought is under attack. This is your brother Umar, signing out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.